Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking all about Esalon's new Camo Mist sprays. So as you guys know, I've been working with Esalon for years. I absolutely love this company and I love all of their amazing salon quality products at a fraction of the price. So this spray temporarily masks your grays and any regrowth you have in between salon appointments. I know there's a lot of products on the market like this. I definitely have clients all the time ask me like what I recommend, and I've definitely tried a few. I've tried like the powder brush on stuff. I've tried the stuff that looks like a mascara wand, and I feel like a lot of the products either don't give off enough color, or if they do, they kind of wipe off a lot, or they're like really sticky and leave this really bad residue on the hair. So after trying the Camo Mist, I love the extreme color payoff. And then I got really inspired to kind of play around with the colors and not just on my roots, but bringing it down. I figured this is a great way for someone who, say, is really blonde right now and is thinking about transitioning into something more kind of grown in, more rooty, more like balayage like. And so that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video today. And Esalon gave me these 3 colors to try when I was down there last time in LA, and I got to visit their awesome new facility where they ship out all their products. So I'm going to start underneath so we can go a little bit more extreme and then work my way up. As you can see, my blonde starts about here right now, and I want to go in with the light brunette and kind of darken that a little bit to about down here, just so you guys can see the color payoff. And around the face, I kind of like to leave that more like blonde piece, just because it makes it look more sun-kissed and more natural. And the easy thing about this, because it is spray, you're never gonna get like this straight line. Like when you're coloring your hair for real, you're actually like using a brush, and oftentimes if you're not a pro, it's really easy to just get really straight across lines. But with the magic of this spray, it really is so easy to apply, and the line just looks so diffused. So if you guys remember, my blonde was starting there, and you can still see that this is still lighter than that, but you can see that now if you almost like kind of squint, you see that the blonde starts here now, and this is definitely darker. Do you see how it gives still a very natural look? Love that. Okay. So now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And the reason why I think it's better to start underneath is if this is your first time, you get to almost practice a little bit underneath, because then you're gonna have these pieces of hair coming over, and when you get to there, you're basically a pro. So again, my lighter pieces start about there. So let's bring it again pretty low. So the one I did on the other side was the light brunette. Let me go in with the medium dark brunette. So that is about 1 shade darker than the one I used on the other side. And just so that you guys can see a little bit of the difference. I mean, that's so cool. I'm just so impressed by the color payoff and how absolutely quick it does it too. And again, I left the pieces around the face a little bit more blonde. Okay, so now I'm going to bring down these pieces. Okay, so again, I'm going to leave around the face, basically the blonde where it is. I'm not going to really touch it. So I'm just going to sort of bring these pieces a little bit out of the way. So on this side, as you can see where the lightness starts here, I'm going to bring that darkness to about here so that we definitely see a difference, and so that the hair definitely looks a lot more ombre. So for up here, I'm actually gonna go in with the light brunette and spray that, and then I'm gonna go in with the darker and kind of spray just more the top. So we go from my like brown color up here to this dark brown to a slightly lighter brown. Okay, so let me get this piece out of the way. So cool. So now I'm happy with this color. Now I'm just going to bring it a little bit further down because, like I said, I want to go in with a slightly darker color and do that up here. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the medium dark brunette and do that up here. And I don't know if you guys remember, I had a little bit more of that line still showing where the light started. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to bring that little piece over. I want to darken that little piece, as you can see. So I'm going to go in with the light brunette. I'm just going to cover that. I love it. So this is an absolute great way if you're thinking about going more brunette or adding a little bit more dimension to your hair, but you, obviously when you're blonde, adding any dark is a lot of commitment because it is difficult to go back to light. So this is a great way to test out color you've been wanting without any of the damage or any of the consequences. Okay, so doing the same thing now to the next side. And again, starting out with the a light brunette on this side. So now I'm going in with the medium dark brunette, so the darkest color we've been using today. And just a little bit at the roots just to kind of soften that. So because this side I kind of did more of this like swooping color this way, I think we can come in a little closer on this side. And if you feel you might have gotten just a little bit too much on one side, you can kind of just brush it through and it softens a little bit of that product. I love that it's such a low commitment change. There's definitely some texture and grit to the hair with this product, but you know, you can still wear it like this and it's not gonna be like almost like crispy, like hairspray like. I'm gonna do a little bit on my roots here too, just to bring that down a tad. And so now when the hair splits, as you can see, it's definitely a lot more richness and darkness throughout. So you guys, let me know what you think about this color. Do you like this? Do you prefer me more blonde? Do you think that this would be a good option to go more permanently? If you are looking to change up your hair color, I highly recommend you guys try these out. It's such an inexpensive and extremely fun way to play with your look without really damaging or compromising your hair in any way. So I've done this to my hair about twice before doing it on camera for you. And at first I was a little afraid that by doing this it might slightly stain it. And absolutely not. I like washed my hair and my blonde was as bright as it was before. So this is definitely just something that sits on the hair, doesn't penetrate the hair, doesn't actually change the color of your existing hair color. So I really think these are so much fun. Honestly, one of the funnest products from eSalon that I've ever played with on my hair for sure. So whether you want to add a little bit of warmth to your hair, whether you want to make your hair look a little cool and a little bit more ashy. Another thing too is oftentimes clients that come in for the first time that have either extremely orange or brassy roots, whether they got that done somewhere else at a different salon or they tried to do it at home themselves. I think having something like this at home just to kind of hold you over until your next appointment. Obviously this was meant to cover grays, but I honestly think that that's just one issue that happens with your hair color or with your roots. There's so much other things that you could want to enhance or conceal in your hair, and I love that this is just such an easy way to do that. So as always, eSalon has given me a discount code that I can share with you guys, and it's 50% off. Also, if you're ever looking for a discount code that I've mentioned in the past, you can always check out ellebangs.com. They will all be listed there. I've also gone ahead and left it in the description box down below, so you can just click there if you would like to try the Camo Mist or any other eSalon product. Also, to see more of my salon work, some of my outfits, and a little bit more behind the scenes, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at SylviaXReese. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so by clicking that little square icon at the bottom of this video. It helps me so much understand which videos you guys come here for. It helps me to create new content and bring you the latest and greatest that's going on in hair. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. As always, I love you guys so much, and I hope this video finds you well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.